Hola Chuladas, welcome to the Curious Katie channel.
Happy fall!
Leaping into leaves. Cool.
Dia de los Muertos is just around the corner, so today I will be sharing a DIY flower crown to add to your outfits for whichever days you will be celebrating Day of the Dead. I love the colors, the creations, the memories that Day of the Dead brings. It is a time to celebrate life and to not forget those that have passed away.
They're our family, and they're counting on us to remember them.
With origins in indigenous traditions, it is not to be confused with Halloween. My grandmother Juana Jaimes, who passed away in 2011, que en paz descanse, loved peonies, so I'm going to be making a crown out of these flowers to pay homage to her. Let's get started. First, we're going to need 3 bunches of artificial flowers. I bought these 2 orange and 1 red bunches of peonies. Second, we're going to need shears or a floral cutter to cut the stems. I'm borrowing these from my dad's tool shed. And finally, some floral wire. I also got this at the Dollar Tree. Values for days. We're going to wrap the wire around our head about twice, depending on the circumference of your head. Once you measure your head, make sure to leave some wiggle room to avoid tightness. Now we're going to wrap the leftover wire in a spiral to create a stable base to add the flowers. Next, we're going to remove the flowers from the stems. Make sure you leave the leaves on the stems. We will need those for design and volume purposes. In total, you should have about 18 flowers. That's about how many I will be using for my crown. We will be using the stems for the next step, so don't throw them out. And I'm going to be spreading them out, making an AB pattern, 1 red peony, 1 orange peony, and so on. The pattern might change depending on how the flowers accommodate. Now we're going to shorten the stems with our cutter to make them shorter and reattach them to the flower. Once the flower is attached to the wire, wrap the stem of the flower around the crown. The stems have a plastic layer on the outside, but on the inside they have a metal wire, which makes them flexible. My other tip is to make sure the flowers are as close as possible to the crown, or else it'll look like they're sticking out. For more volume, make sure each flower is close to the one next to it. The flower pattern did change. The front of the crown follows the AB pattern, but I used 2 orange on this corner and 5 on the back. This is the final product. It's so gorgeous. I just love the way peonies look, the waves on each petal. Perfect for a Dia de los Muertos flower crown. I think it came out pretty legit for it being my first crown. Hope you all have a beautiful Day of the Dead. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, share it, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know, how do you celebrate Day of the Dead? And remember, this is not just a time to get your face painted and wear flower crowns. It is most importantly a time to respect and honor the dead. Mad love, stay curious, hasta la próxima.